It is a hot, steamy, baking night here in July in Columbus, Ohio, Bexley, Ohio, border town. And what you're looking through is not a broken window of some shelter in Connecticut in mid-December. No, it's part of the pavilion here, the shelter here from the shade of the setting sun here in Bexley, Columbus border. And I was just thinking of those broken windows and the bus shelters in Connecticut in mid-December. And I was thinking of those, what was it? Oh, the broken windows in Louisville, Kentucky, in the bus shelters in January or February. Look at there. Hey. Doesn't that just scream, hey, lay it down here, man. Lay it down here. Doesn't that just scream like, first bus our table from the day? You know, it's like, it's like, hey, we're in the neighborhood and we're, yes. But bus our table. Look at this. Lovely, isn't it? Look at that. Ain't that something? I tell you, if the mosquitoes don't crawl up your butt in the middle of the night, something out of that will, or something out of this will. It's sad. It's like, it's kind of like the bus shelters. It's like the community tries to contribute and tries to assist in some way, perhaps, understanding the homeless plight. But I tell you, the children have their way, I've been here, well, since basically I got to Columbus again. That road leading up to the maintenance building there, it is chained locked. And the trash, I'm sorry, it's been emptied by the, Parks and Recreation or whoever wants to handle the situation given the date. But, and it's like every night here, there's been somebody or something that I've been woken up to here in the park. It's kind of Stone Mountain, Georgia go rogue or something, or maybe something in between. But look at that, empty. Boys couldn't find a way to throw this trash in the garbage can. They got to leave it for the homeless men that gonna, try to sleep among their trash as they go home to their, onesie Superman PJs and get tucked in by grandma here in Columbus. What do they care, They'll push those homeless old men into the, into grandma's loving arms before too long. And the irony is that I've done the shelters here and I know how bad they are. I've done the shelters. I've done the glove factory down here on Maine, the Friends of the Homeless. I've done Volunteers of America shelter across from the Crazy Children building. I've done them, and unless you're 22 and, young male, you know, it's senseless. I mean, you're just fooling yourself. Anybody over 25, you know, male, you better have a place. You better have a boarding house or a rooming house at Y or something, because you ain't. It's just, you're gonna drive yourself crazy. So it's sad. But anyways, it's another night here in my shelter, here on the border. And, you just get to a point where you get fed up and you get, like, tired of it, These children, these boys traveling through these cities and stuff and getting set up, in 2s and 3s and their little ghetto shelters and stuff that, older women don't pick up and house, for a night or two to help the little children boys out and stuff. It's like, it gets a bit much, when the boys, in honor, I guess, and in thinking of the neighborhood, just leave trash behind, and broken windows behind on shelters that an older man who's not as beautiful or as attractive, to women and men in the communities are passing through, it's like, hey, the world revolves around me. And it's like, yeah, Superman, you're right. But it's like, there will come a day when you'll start thinking of others. I won't live to see it. I pray I live to see my own housing among these children who love their neighborhood and want to make sure that no one is homeless, regardless of how cold it might be outside, or how hot it might be outside. Well, haven't sat down on a toilet seat that's been peed on lately. It's William. It's morning in America here as the sun sets over Columbus.